All right. So, test. All right. Y'all ready? Y'all ready? It's 11:30. We're ready to roll. And now a performance of Shrek, the musical junior from the Rose Red Players.
Jumped on a swamp. Man, I tell ya, sometimes being a fairy tale creature sucks pine sack. It's disappointing. Whoa, is what I know. Outed by my nose, that's just how it goes. For poor Pinocchio, story of my life, always came to fail. Cheated by a fox, swallowed by a whale. That's the story of my life, oh yeah. That's the story of my life.
3 bears, take your spot up there by that sign. No, that's too far. Too close. Ah, just right. Wicked witch. Strike
It's never ending.
Peter Pan, vanish from the town. I'll lead doctor.
They dragged me from the pond. They broke my magic wand.
They blew our condos down.
Life is but a witch hunt.
Mama bear,
Mama's in the mud. Mama's in distress.
they ridiculed my hat.
They said something was that.
They labeled me a fashion mess because I wore a granny dress.
Story of my life. Booted from the ball. The party's off the hook.
I flew into a wall.
That's the story of my life.
I remember one back in the kingdom.
That's the story of my life. I always dreamed I'd get a happy ending. And this right here, not how it goes. I always dreamed I'd get an ever after. And this is it. It blows, it blows, it blows. Story of my life. Always double crossed. Always in the woods. Always getting lost. Always on the ropes. Always on the creek. Always kicked around and treated like a freak. That's the story of my life. Yes, sir. That's the story of my life. Boy, babe. That's the story of my Wow! Here's the man who made it happen! That towering monster, Moxie, Lord Pepper! Oh, it's you! What a terrific surprise! And lucky you, you're here at torture time! Bringing a cookie! Oh, it's you. Run as fast as you can. You can't catch me. I'm the gingerbread man. You're a monster!
I'm not the monster here. You are. You and the rest of those fairy tale freaks poisoning my perfect kingdom.
It's not a kingdom because you're not a king.
Oh, but I will be. Just as soon as I find a princess to marry. And I hear you know of one. Tell me where she is!
Bite me! Maybe I've heard tell of a princess. Do you know the Muffin Man?
The Muffin Man?
The Muffin Man?
Yes, I know the Muffin Man who lives on Drury Lane.
Well, I heard it from the Muffin Man.
The Muffin Man?
The Muffin Man!
She heard it from the Muffin Man.
Can I go now?
You haven't told me where she is.
I can't! No! Not the buttons! Not my gumdrop buttons! I'll tell you. She's a day's walk from here, in a castle surrounded by hot, boiling lava in the highest room. In the tallest tower, you'll find a fiery redhead named Princess Fiona.
Ooh, Princess Fiona. Sounds perfect. Except for that lava thing. I'll have to find someone else to go.
Big surprise.
Hey, are you Lord Farquaad?
Who let this thing in here?
Look, all I want is my swamp back, okay?
Oh, this is too perfect. Congratulations, Ogre! You've won the honor of embarking on a great and noble quest!
We're already on a quest.
Yeah, to get my swamp back.
All you have to do is rescue Princess Fiona from the dragon, bring her to me to marry, and I'll hand over the deed to your swamp.
I don't get it, Shrek. Why didn't you just pull some of that ogre stuff on Farquaad?
For your information, there's a lot more to ogres than people think. Ogres are like onions. We both have layers.
Oh, you both have layers. You know, not everybody likes onions. Parfaits! Everyone likes parfaits! And they have layers. Have you ever met a person you say, hey, let's get some parfaits? They're like, I don't like no parfaits!
I don't care. Ogres are not like parfaits. Oh, the dragon's keep. We're here. All right, now you wait here, and I'll be back in a minute.
Wait here? You mean by myself?
Unless you'd rather come rescue the princess.
No, waiting is fine. but hurry back.
Hey, are you Princess Fiona?
I am! Awaiting a knight so bold as to rescue me!
That's nice. All right, let's go.
But wait, Sir Knight, I've long awaited this day, and I would as first like to know is the name of my champion.
Shrek.
Sir Shrek, I pray you take this favor as a token of my gratitude.
Thanks. All right, come on, let's go.
Now hold his tongue, Sir Knight. Don't you want to savor this moment? It beeth our first meeting. It must be a wonderful and romantic scene.
Oh, jeez. I'm like a crackpot magnet.
Well, Sir Shrek, the battle is won. You may remove your helmet.
I have helmet hair.
But how will you kiss me?
What? I wasn't in that job description.
It's destiny. A princess is rescued by a brave knight, and then they share true love's first kiss.
What? Oh, I am not your type.
Of course you are. You're my rescuer. Remove your helmet now! You're an ogre? You're not supposed to be an ogre.
Look, princess, I was sent to rescue by Lord Farquaad, okay? He's the one who wants to marry you.
Then why didn't he come to rescue me?
You can ask him when we get there tomorrow.
Tomorrow? Oh my gosh, it's almost sunset!
So?
We need to make camp.
That is unfortunate because we're going to keep going.
I need to find my camp right now!
Very well. There's a cave over there.
Well, gentlemen, I bid thee good night.
She seems nice. Princess? Princess Fiona? It's very spooky in here. I ain't playing no games. Shrek, help me, Shrek!
Donkey! Shh!
Princess? What happened to you?
It's a curse. I've had it since I was a little girl.
A curse?
A witch cast a spell on me.
Wait a second, this is perfect!
Perfect!
Yeah, you're kind of an ogre, and Shrek, yeah, let's just say you got a lot in common.
Think about Shrek. I'm a princess after all. I mean, look at me! Who could ever love a beast so hideous and ugly? Princess and ugly don't go together. That's why I can't stay here with Shrek. Shrek, thank goodness. There's something I have to tell you.
You don't have to tell me anything. I heard enough last night.
You heard what I said?
Every word. Especially, who could ever love such a hideous, ugly beast?
I thought that wouldn't matter to you.
Yeah? Well, it does.
Whoa, broomstick horse!
Princess Fiona, forgive me for startling you. I am Lord Farquaad! Lord Farquaad, forgive me. I was just saying a short farewell. Oh, that is so sweet, but you don't have to waste good manners on the ogre. Princess Fiona, beautiful, fair, flawless Fiona, I ask your hand in marriage. Would you be the perfect bride for the perfect groom? Lord Farquaad, I am excellent! I'll start the plans! For tomorrow, we wed! Fair
Shrek, what are you doing? You're letting her get away. Look, I talked to her last night. There's something.
Yeah, I know you talked to her. You're great pals, aren't you? So why don't you follow her home?
Shrek, I want to go home with you.
Me? No, I live alone. My swamp. Nobody else, understand? Especially useless, pathetic, annoying talking donkeys.
But I thought that.
Yeah, well, you know what? You thought wrong.
There he goes again, pushing everyone away, just like he did to me, just like he did to Fiona. You're so wrapped up in layers, Onion Boy, you're afraid of your own feelings.
Who's Fiona?
She's the princess who loves him.
Loves me? She said I was hideous, an ugly creature.
I heard the two of you talking. She wasn't talking about you, she was talking about somebody else.
Well, then who is she talking about?
Oh, now he's interested. 2 seconds ago he was like, get away from me, I don't need no bird.
Look, I'm sorry, okay? Because I am just a big stupid ogre. Which is why the princess and I can never be together.
Listen up, ogre. We spend our whole lives wishing we weren't so freaking strange. They make us feel that way, but it's they who need to change.
The way they think, that is.
That's right, Wolfie.
Let your freak flag wave. Let your freak flag fly. Never take it down, never take it down. Raise it way up high. Let your freak flag fly. Let it fly, fly, fly.
To be a puppet, so many strings attached, but it's not a choice you made. It's just how you were hatched.
Let your freak flag wave. Let your freak flag fly. Never take it down, never take it down. Raise it way up high. Let your freak flag fly.
We know magic, we know how to work through our heads. Figure out what makes us special. What makes us special?
What makes us special makes us strong. Let your freak flag wave. Let your freak flag fly. Never take me down, never take it down. Raise it way up high. Let your freak flag fly. Fly, fly,
I'm green. I'm mean. Get used to it. Stop the wedding!
Shrek?
Fiona, you can't marry him.
And why not?
He's not your true love. I am.
I know, and I'm yours.
That is how an ogre came to live on a swamp with a beautiful prince and his best friend. His best friend.
And a gingerbread man with a very handsome puppet. What makes us special? What makes us special?
what makes us special makes us strong. We are puppets, we are rabbits, we are hobbits with bad habits. We are truly but delighted crazy stew. We are different and united. You are us and we are you. This is
You've dealt with something that we haven't dealt with all morning. That kind of comedy, which is really difficult in musical theater, and you did a stellar job of it. It's timing, it's a combination of face and timing, adding the body language in it right at the beginning. Your whole zombie-esque motions that you added in that movement right at the beginning set the stage that we were off for something zany, and that's what Shrek's about. It's another really crazy story that has some familiarity because of all those characters. So the audience initially has to recognize all those characters immediately. Without Gingy being on the pan and everything, it was just a beautiful job of doing that. And some of you are different sizes than you might, people, life in general might get used to that movie, picturing that, and yet we knew who the character was by your voice and everything that worked with it. Ensemble, nice job. That adaptation had a lot of dialogue in the beginning, a long wait for you, and you stayed with it right when you had to do that. Because it's, let's face it, it's another zany story that for the audience to understand where it's going and who marries who and who turns green, when you had none of those technical assistants. Bravo on that. Very nice job and something I don't recommend teachers to do unless they're really good at it, and that is the dialects. Very nice job. Very nice job on, Shrek doing that too, because you were consistent. And the consistency is what it's all about. But some of your tone quality right at the beginning, ma'am, the way you started that show off, bravo. I would, even though the danger of this show is it can tend to be, it's a big show because it's an ensemble show, which is why everyone loves it, everyone wants to do it now. But it can tend to be shouty. So if I'd say anything, I do some rehearsals or some sits through, I would do all those without singing, because this is a show you can lose your voice on, and you probably had some vocal strain on it, especially that whole last quarter of it, because that's when everyone wants to shout, wants to sing, wants to do it, because it's celebratory. It's where you want the whole audience to join you, and we almost did. So just be careful of that. Really practice some vocal health in this show because it works. You are a great ensemble. What a joy. Thank you so much for putting on such a funny show. Thank you.
Can everyone hear us okay? This mic is feeling
The jungle is so loud.
Yeah, the jungle is loud.
It seems like our mic volume is down a little bit. So check that.
We can move it. Thanks. Okay, well done and congratulations, that's so good. In Australia we haven't had productions of Shrek Junior yet. Everyone's still working on it, we've only just released the show, so I can go back and say, well, I've seen Shrek Junior. And that's really great, well done. I echo a lot of things that Cindy has just said to you as well. The acting was superb, really, it was great. One of my favourite things too is that everyone had a slightly different pace amongst what they were doing, so their character had a different energy and a different rhythm, and that was really exciting to see. It helped us to switch and know who you were very quickly, so that was great. Well done for that too. And the accents as well, those dialects too. It was nice to have them be subtle, and Donkey didn't need to be, as we know Donkey to be, Donkey to be, he didn't need to be that same accent that we're used to all the time. It was original and it was different and new for you. And it showed us a bit of who you were, and it was your donkey, which was really lovely. Well done. And the physical comedy as well, that was in a number of you. I saw it in Donkey. I mean, you don't actually have to have lines, and you can just have a gesture, and it says so much. So it's wonderful to use those elements. And thank you to each of you who took a moment to do that in part of your character as well. That was really special. Talking about the ensemble, it was beautiful to see the energy right through to the back row. In those last numbers, and you're letting your freak flags go and everything's happening, and I sort of peered through because we had some tall, lead characters here at the front, and as I sort of caught glimpses, I'm like, she's loving it, he's having a great time, that's really cool. And that was lovely. It just gave a great depth to the scene as well, that you knew it was carried right through. So thank you for that. One thing I would love, and I don't know if we have time to quickly try and structure it, during the dialogue scene here with Princess Fiona and Donkey in the cave, everyone on this side of the stage, I'm just wondering if we can create a picture of some sort. What do you think? Can we try it really quickly? We've got a minute. Let's all get up. Okay, so we're in everyone else who is beautifully in two lines on the sides of the stage, can you take a moment and build a bit of a cave for me, even on this side? You guys can get into it as well. And think a cave has many different shapes, or is it round? Do we have rocks on the floor and stones? Is there a doorway somewhere?
There's a door. Oh, yeah.
So that Donkey can get out and see?
If not, we could have some shrubs.
Yeah.
Start landscaping. Yeah.
So Princess Fiona, can you enter your cave and Donkey follow? And let's have a go of the scene. Is that all right? Just a bit of that scene.
Princess Fiona, it's very spooky in here. I am playing no games. Ah! Shrek, help me, Shrek!
Donkey,
Princess, what happened to you?
it's a curse. I've had it since I was a little girl.
A curse?
A witch cast a spell on me.
Okay, listen to what they're saying.
Wait a second, this is perfect!
Perfect!
Yeah, you're kind of an ogre in Shrek. Yeah, let's just say you got a lot in common.
I can't think about Shrek. I'm a princess after all. I mean, look at me. Who could ever love a beast so hideous and ugly? Princess and ugly don't go together. That's why I can't stay here with Shrek.
Well done. Easily Academy Award-winning cave. Thank you very much. Well done, everyone. Great job. Thank you.
Yes, I agree with my friend very much about peering through and looking at everyone. That was really exciting. And Baby Bear, you were like rocking it. Don't worry. We see you. We see you, you need to know that. And then especially, you know what was so great? That harmony and the harmonies that were in the final moment, and the pullback in the staging also was really effective when the harmonies broke, and there was the physical to go along with it. That was so fun and so cool, and we were like, see that everyone sounded so strong there. It was really fantastic, and so fun to watch. And I would also agree with everybody, the individual characters were really fantastic, especially in the opening. And then somebody else opens their mouth, and then you're like, another fun character. And somebody else opens their mouth, and you're like, another fun character. Really great. Just one thought for the very beginning with our friend Pinocchio. You know, sometimes when we're stuck with introductory lines or text, or sometimes when we have to narrate, sometimes we feel like we have to move while we're talking to fill this space. And it would have been really cool, you know, Pinocchio didn't necessarily have to do as much movement in order just to see her plant herself and talk to us, really, and just sharing the story, especially for like an introductory moment. This is a little more like director thing that we got going. Pinocchio was working the beginning really well, but it would have been really fun to not feel, we're all into workshopping right now, 6 seconds. Pinocchio, why don't you just can we even clear a runway? Let's make this project runway and not JTF. Clear the runway, clear the runway. Just feel free. Go all the way back to the step and repeat. Great. And then just come on down and tell us what's going on.
Dumped on a swamp. Man, I tell ya, sometimes being a fairy tale creature sucks pine sap.
Great, go back. What just happened the moment before you spoke? Did someone kick you in the butt? Did someone kick you out of your house? Did someone drop you out of a tree? Did someone throw you out of the van? Okay, come on in. Like whatever that event that you created as an actor, that choice you made, something just happened to you? And then come on down and tell us.
Dumped on a swamp. May I tell ya, sometimes being a fairy tale creature sucks pine sap.
Yeah! Thank you for walking with the bunches, just walking forward, creating games. But even just being able that you didn't have to feel like, I have to walk and act right now, as opposed to really what you're doing is delivering info to the audience so we can follow the story. And I didn't miss walking around, because I really enjoyed focusing on you.
Thank you.
But awesome. Snaps, guys. What a great green pod!
Yeah.
Green pod? Fantastic. And Teresa, our all-star room leader. She's fantastic. Oh, there she is. She's hiding. She's there. I was like, where did she go? Great. Awesome, guys. If you could, like, head over by the wall for a second, we can talk to your teachers. That would be excellent.